What's going on, everybody, and welcome to this long-awaited video. I'm finally doing a room and closet tour. I'm not going to do a full apartment tour because I have roommates and they have some stuff in there that they probably don't want in there. So this is the most you're going to get right here. I'm going to go ahead and just show you everything in my room, give you the layout. It's kind of like an MTV Cribs. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this, so I'm excited. What I'm going to try to do is do a bunch of overlay clips and then put me talking over that so I can kind of describe everything. I'm going to try to link as much as I can down below, so let's go ahead and get into it. When you first walk into the left, you see this corner, which is kind of like an entertainment corner. To start off, I've got a little bit of camera equipment here, got some lighting, as well as my microphone and mic stand. To the left, we have this Target mirror that I picked up. It's supposed to be a door mirror, but I like to put it there so I can move it whenever I need to, as well as a Pablo bag, which is from the pop-up shop. I know that is kind of hypebeast of me, but I decided to put it there because I'd rather have something there on the wall than not, and I had that laying around. So I thought it would be a good idea to put something like that there. Then the main attraction is this big shelf, which I'm gonna go over each and every part of the shelf. Starting from the top, we have a bunch of stickers. There's some Untamed stickers. I just have a bunch of stickers I'm not sure what to do with yet. I might try to make like a sticker board or something, but I have a ton of them from companies that I decided to put up there. I think they're just kind of cool displaying there, as well as there's some Drake cans. If you guys aren't familiar, Drake came out with some cans and Sprite came out with some cans with a bunch of different artists that went over just kind of quotes from their music. So I decided to pick up a 12 pack and me and my roommate kind of split it. So he has some and I have some, and I thought it was just cool to keep those because it's from like a year and a half ago. On the second row, we have my crepe shelf. Now this is just a little bit of my crepe protect. I have a big box in my car that I'm trying to give away. But this is just where I keep all the stuff that I need if I'm trying to make sure all my stuff stays clean. As you can see, I have plenty enough. I've got some of the wipes, some of the Cure cleaning kits, and also a bunch of the sprays. Moving down, we have my camera gear. This is many of the boxes of the stuff that I use. Starting from the right, we have my Sony a6300, which is being filmed currently on. It's my go-to camera. I would recommend it to anybody looking for a new camera. Sony is killing it for what you get out of it, as well as a new lens that I just purchased, which is the Sony 16-35 f4. Reason I bought it is because it has image stabilization. It's a lot lighter, and I really do enjoy it over the weight of the Sigma that I had, which is a lens that I would recommend to anybody. As I say that, if you don't do a lot of vlogging, buy this lens. Then we have my old camera shelf. The left box is the one for my work camera that is nothing special at all. It's a little rinky-dink camera. Then we have the Canon 7D, which is what I started making YouTube videos on, but I sold it, but I still had the box and decided to put it there. Lastly, on the bottom, we have just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. There's a note from my mom from Valentine's Day, but I decided to keep it there. I don't know why. I just kind of like things like that. A few miscellaneous camera things, just some attachments and adapters and whatnot. Then I have a few tags from the Fear of God. The clothing I thought looked cool, so I decided to keep them, as well as some headphones that are Beats Solo HDs that I don't use a lot because using earpods is a lot easier in my opinion. If you guys are curious what microphone I use for my videos, I'm currently filming on my iPhone, so it's easier for me to talk while I'm doing this video. But the microphone right there is the Rode video mic. It is a few years old and it still works amazing. I need to get a new microphone soon, but this works really well because you can get it for a decent price. That light right there, as well as a Amazon light that I'll link down below, with a light stand that I picked up from Amazon as well. Then the biggest part of my room is this bed right here. I do not have an actual bed frame. It is a box spring on the bottom. The reason I have that is because when I film videos, I need to move my bed sometimes. I don't want to have to move a frame. So I decided to go ahead, leave it on the ground. I'm not ashamed to have it on the ground. It's just very easy to move because I use that back wall for videos a lot of the time. Then we make our way to the entertainment center. To start it off, I have a Vizio Smart TV. It's a 40-inch TV. It is not 4K or anything, but I needed a TV for my room. Decided to use this. You can see that I also have my MacBook Pro. This is my old one, the 15-inch Retina. This is one that Apple said broke and is going to cost $1,500 to repair, but it works sometimes, and so whenever I use it, I'll hook it up to the TV and then use that mouse and keyboard that is right there to kind of surf the web or whatever I need to do, watch something on my computer directly. I'll hook that up, but I just like to leave it there because it's not trash and it works half the time, so why not just keep it there, as well as some remotes, and I have my little Xfinity box back there. As far as the dresser goes, this is from Ikea. I bought it a few years back, so it's not available anymore. I checked the other day. It's this nice brown color. I'll just kind of go through what I have inside right now. I just have my underwear and socks right here. You guys don't really care about that. Then we have an empty one right here. The larger dresser on top is just full of bathing suits and shorts that I don't wear a lot, mainly my work shorts and some pajamas. Nothing special inside of there. Then lastly, this drawer is just filled with shirts that I've collected over the years, like work shirts and just kind of graphic tees. Nothing that I would wear and that I would like to hang in my closet. Just very old shirts. Above the entertainment center are a few pictures. I got the frames from Ikea and they match the dresser. The picture on the left is one that I took of the Skyview Atlanta. I took it a while back and I really enjoyed the edit that I did on it, so I decided to frame it. As well as on the right is a picture of my old Mustang. I know a lot of you guys seen that on my Instagram and asked about it. I did end up selling it, but I really enjoyed this picture. My roommate took it and I decided to go ahead and frame it because it kind of reminds me of the car and where it was, and I just really enjoy it. Then we make our way to my filming corner. This is my favorite part of the room. As you can see on the left, we have a clothing rack from Target. It was $10 and I'll try to find it online and link it if I can. Very simple rack. On there I have a few clothes from HFLA. I usually like to keep the clothes that I'm doing videos on most recently on there, so it'll remind me that I need to get things done. But I like to also have a little bit of color just to kind of spice up the room. I also have a pair of NMDs on the bottom of that. They just didn't fit on the shelves that you see, so I decided to just put them down there. So my favorite part are these Ikea floating shelves. They were $15, I believe. They bolt right into the wall and you just kind of hang them up, and they hold up to 30 pounds, I think. I don't have too much weight on there. But as you can see, I have some of my favorite shoes. The bottom row are shoes that I don't have boxes to anymore. And so there's my Chelsea boots, my Vans old schools, and then also my CDG Converse. The top shelf is a shelf of shoes that I've always wanted and I've been wanting for so long, so I want to show them off. My Yeezy 350 Boost Oxford Tans, my Fear of God Vans, and also my Bread Ones. My favorite shoes right now. There's not many shoes that I'd like to have up there other than those. I mean, there's obviously maybe some Yeezy 750s, but I do enjoy all of those up there, my all-time favorites right now. Then above that, we have some pieces that I think pulled this whole thing together that I just got this week. They're from Max Merch. You can go ahead and check him out. I'll link him down below. He makes these prints and sells them in this size and one other size. He comes out with a new print every other Wednesday, so you can go ahead and look forward to that. He has all kinds of stuff, not just Life of Pablo or Kanye stuff. He's got Supreme, he's got Palace, all kinds of things. Awesome prints. Go ahead and check him out if you're looking for anything. Very reasonable prices as well. I know it's kind of hypebeast to have just Kanye stuff there, but I thought I'd like to have 3 pictures, and I think it comes together very well. Those frames as well are from Walmart and they're $5, which is a pretty good deal. To start right here, this is my Ikea desk. It's the same color as all the other Ikea pieces that I have. It was $30. It's just some legs and the piece of wood on top. Nothing crazy. But a lot of people love this simple style, and so do I. I don't need any drawers or anything. So right here, I'll go ahead and go over what I have on the desk. But first, I also have those lights. These are some color changing lights that I know a lot of you guys will ask me about. These are LED strips from Amazon, and I'll link down below. They're color changing. I usually like to keep it on blue. You can also do like a cycle or a flashing. I really do enjoy the blue because it kind of brightens up my room. To the contents of the desk, I have a Gucci notebook right here. I like to jot down all my notes, all my video ideas. Whenever I am going over an edit of a video, I'll write down everything that I need to correct in that notebook, and then I'll go back over it. Next is a candle, but it's not a candle anymore. I keep my change in there. Whenever I have some loose change, just throw it in there so it doesn't get lost. We've also got a little plant from Target just to add some color to the desk, as well as a hard drive with some old stuff, and a pair of headphones that I use every day for work or for editing. So the main workhorse of my videos and everything that I do is this MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina. It's a 2016 model. I went ahead and got the most beefed up version that I could at the Apple Store just because I need it for video editing. It is a 2.5 gigahertz Core i7. If you guys aren't sure what that means, just kind of look it up. 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of flash storage. I'm kind of reading off the box right now, but I just want to give you guys the brief overview of what it is. It's got definitely enough power for what I need. I used to have that 40-inch TV on the desk as an external monitor, but I decided to use it as a TV now because I thought it looked better there. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get some 4K monitors soon to use for editing. but for now, I just want to stick to my MacBook. Moving over to this right side, I like to keep my keys and my wallet and my sunglasses right there just for when I need to leave. I also have a candle that is from Bath & Body Works. It is mahogany teakwood, my favorite scent. So if you need a candle, get that one. I have had 5 in the past couple months. I just like to light a candle at night just to keep a nice smell in my room while I'm editing or whatnot and set a nice vibe. I also have a iPhone cord coming up between the 2 Sprite cans. Those are more Drake Sprite cans. Just to have a few, I have a few around my room just so whenever and wherever I am, I have a charge. And then I have my Canon 70-200, which I don't use a lot at all because it has no IS and it's just kind of an older lens. So I decided to just keep it on my desk as kind of a looking piece. Now onto the main attraction, my closet. This is one that you guys have wanting to see forever. And I've tried to organize it as best as I could, and I'll try to show you as many clips as I can representing how I do things and why I do things a certain way. This is a really big closet, I know, and I really enjoy having such a big closet, but I wanted to go ahead and give you guys an overview of everything that I've done and how I've kept it as spacious as I can. I like to keep things very organized, and my closet is like this most of the time unless I'm taking a bunch of stuff out for videos. As you can see, starting at the bottom, we have all of my pants. I like to have them folded and hung. They're all in kind of a color order from black to green to blue to gray to tan to white. I like to kind of have a nice color scheme. So I have them all there. I'm not going to go over all of the stuff that I have. You guys can look through all my videos to see the different varieties of pants and things that I have. But these are all my main pants and jeans that I wear all the time. I decided not to hang any clothes above the jeans because I wanted to have a shelf to kind of keep things stored on. On the right side, I have the box for my Louis Vuitton wallet. It's an expensive purchase, so I decided to keep that out. I think it looks really cool. As well as my Michael Kors watch. Michael Kors is not high quality or the best quality at all, but I like the watch and I don't sell it anymore. You guys have asked me about it in a few of my videos. I like to keep that there even though I don't wear it much. And then my cologne, which is Gucci Guilty. If you guys aren't familiar, that's what I smell like whenever I put cologne on. Behind that, I made this a while back. It is a Yeezy skateboard. The YZY is supposed to be in pirate black. I thought it would be cool to make it. I hung it for my last wall, but I decided I'm just gonna kind of stay away from that this time and keep it in my closet. I think it looks good in here. It's not really an authentic board at all, but I thought I'd make it and thought it was cool. Then I just have a beanie and a few clothes that I need to get to. I haven't opened yet. There's a couple shirts there that I have for videos, but I just have not gotten to yet. Then to finish off the shelf in the corner, I just have my school books for the current semester, and then I've got my MacBook box. Above the skateboard and whatnot are my extra hangers. I mainly get hangers from Target if you guys are curious. You can get 18 for $3, so I always go ahead and do that. I also have like a bag for my jacket that I got and just a bunch of extra hangers. I need to get some more of the regular hangers just because I'm running out. So we're onto the shirt section. I'm just gonna go over what's on top first. There's my Weekender bag, that gray bag. It is a Bricks bag if you guys are curious. I use that for when I go to my parents for the weekend or I take small trips. There's also a bunch of hats that are lining the top. Mainly my hats that I wear to work, and I have one hat that I wear a lot. But I just like to keep some hats up there. It's just a cool little lineup. Starting off with the shirts, I like to kind of arrange these just by category. So we've got all my vintage rock shirts on the end. It kind of fades into more of the Justin Bieber stuff. I've got some Purpose Tour clothes. Then it moves on to Kanye. I've got some tour shirts and some Pablo merch. Moves on to the long sleeve t-shirts as well as my flannels. And then that goes into the hoodies and all the jackets that I wear. Lining the bottom of the closet are the shoes that I do not wear a lot. These are just my old Vans. I like to have a little bit of a display. I've got some black Chelsea boots. There's some Janoskis and a bunch of Vans that are just old that I do not wear anymore. I guess I'll wear some of them to work sometimes, but these are just my beater shoes, and I still have the boxes, so I decided to just leave all those there. Kind of just have a nice little display. Behind the door we have more clothes. These are a lot of the clothes that I do not wear. Just more of the regular shirts, and I have some shirts that I just do not wear too much. I have my layering shirts on the right and layering tanks. Bunch of miscellaneous button downs and just kind of dressier stuff and clothes that I do not wear anymore. So there's my room tour. I hope you guys did enjoy. I tried to portray it the best that I could. I'm going to be getting more shots after I film this clip right here of everything around the room to give you more detailed stuff. I hope you guys did enjoy that, and if you want any information on anything, I'll try to put it down below. But if you are new here, I post a video every single Sunday and every single Thursday. See you guys next time. This is Harrison, signing out. That girl is a real crowd.